Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I promised you all this video, so let's get into it. I am so excited to talk about this. And let me tell you something. We probably gonna talk about this a few times, and I feel like we have time to really get into the juiciness of this cast, the excitement of it. I'm probably gonna invite a few people on to talk about this because let me tell y'all already know. I was not too excited about the Challenge USA number 2 because the first thing I heard was, oh, they bringing Fessy over. Oh, they bringing Wes, Bananas. Hey, Glenda. And they bringing all the MTV people over to CBS. And I was like, oh, no, I ain't really want to see that. And then they started talking about all the people who weren't coming back. And I was like, oh, I don't really care. But then, yesterday it was time for Ostella, and we were getting ready to talk about, the world championship in Survivor. Hey, Dabu. And I couldn't even say, hey, y'all, what y'all drinking? None of that. And everybody was like, Paulie is on the USA. And I said, Paulie is on the USA. And then there was like, Michaela on the USA. And I said, oh, wait, let's talk about, like, we spent a good 20 minutes yesterday talking about the cast, and everybody was like, oh, Gamer V dropped it and this and that. And I was like, man. And then I didn't even realize Drag Race ain't even come on yesterday. They did the reunion. So it wasn't even the finale. I could have looked at Twitter. So when I finally looked at Twitter and looked at the whole cast, my mouth dropped and I was like, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I cannot wait to see it. So let's not even waste time. I'm not going to, do the assessment, how I feel people, what place they're going to do. I just want to talk about the people on the picture, who we like, who we don't like, and let's just have a good time tonight. And we're gonna break this down many, many, many times. Many, many, many times. But I am excited. Have these people left? Is this really the cast? Have they quarantined? Are they getting ready to do episode 1? I need this to be the cast. Dabu, I agree with you 100%. Sarah and Danny should have been back to defend their title. They should have. But Sarah and Danny have, I don't know, because I don't want to say Danny doesn't have a job, but I think he's a, oh, I got the hiccups. He's a retired football player. So maybe he has more time to, go away for his family a few weeks at a time because they don't really film this as long as the main MTV show. But Danny does have a baby at home and a wife, so maybe he doesn't want to be away from his family that much. But Sarah got a real job, so there ain't that much PTO in the world now. She do got to go protect her city. I don't know, but it would have been cute if Sarah and Danny could come back and defend their title. Hey, Dr. Ivy, let's get right into the picture. I hope you all can see this clearly because I can't. I can't. It's so little. I didn't have times because it's Easter weekend, y'all. I apologize. We're going to talk about this more. Don't worry. I ain't had time to get the little individual pictures and talk about it each slide at a time. I just grabbed the main slide and said, let's go. But we're going to get into it. But let's go by the first row. First, we have Bananas. And I don't care about Bananas. It's a Bananas overload. Like, yeah, Bananas took a lot of breaks, but how many championship rings y'all want to give this man? I mean, the only thing is I feel like Bananas isn't at the top of his game like he used to be, but people still be scared to vote him in, and we still gonna let him get to the end and try to win one. I don't like it, but he's there, whatever. Next in line is Fessy. I'm excited to see Fessy there. Fessy doesn't bother me. Fessy does come from CBS. He is a Big Brother player, so he can kind of communicate with the vets from MTV, and he can kind of get in where he fit in with the Big Brother alliance that'll be on here. I don't know if Tiffany, Kyle, and Hannah want to have anything to do with him, but maybe He might can get in with Joseph, maybe Tyler. They could bro out, something like that. I don't know. Oh, but Amanda is on here, and him and Amanda used to date. It's they got a couple of pieces in here that's gonna give us drama. And him and Amanda don't date anymore, but he also used to date Michelle. Okay, let's see how this Fessy drop. Oh, y'all, I can't wait till we play the fantasy. Fantasy for the USA 2 is going to be good. But let's move over to Josh. Josh, oh, thank you for saying Sarah and Danny declined. I told y'all, Sarah got a real job, and it's only so much PTO you could take. Danny probably want to take a break to be with his family. Okay, they declined. I agree. This cast is great. I don't mind Bananas because him and Pauly really hate each other, so I expect fireworks. They hate each other. I need Pauly to come in on his best behavior. I mean, give me a little bit of drama, but Pauly, I don't need you headbutting nobody. And I want Pauly to be on his game and about the dailies and elimination if he gets thrown in, and show him how strong and competitive he is, because I want Pauly to be ass back. I don't want him over here fighting and all this foolishness with Bananas, because Bananas is the type that poke, and see, a lot of people don't see that in Bananas likes to poke so you can rile up, and then he can sit back and be like, oh, you mad, oh, you want to hit me, all of that. I don't like that. Hey, Andrew, I would love to see Amanda and Michaela team up, but let's move over to Josh. Do we care about Josh? Look, I've had a break from Josh. A lot of people on the Twitter are like, oh, not their alternates. Look, I'm not going to watch the show. I'm going to watch it, but I need Cinco on the show now. Joseph, I could take or leave. Colin, Kayla, and the Lulu, all of them I could take or leave, but Cinco got to be on the show. Josh can be an alternate for me. I've had a break from Josh. I know he's training with Rachel. I don't remember her last name, but old school Rachel, who used to date Veronica and Anissa. So he's getting his body in order. So I'm hoping Josh will come out more kind of like Pauly. Show me how you compete, Josh. Leave the theatrics at home. It's enough drama on this show where Josh really don't have to get in it. Corey is back. I've had a good break from Corey. I would like to see if Corey can branch out and find alliances within the people who are coming from the CBS cast. And because Corey, the MTV people, you at the bottom. You at the bottom. I need you to branch out and make some new friends. Don't be another Nelson. Wes, I'm always down to see Wes. I would like to see Wes and Pauly work together. Do Wes and Rachel Robinson, thank you. Do Wes and Pauly like each other? I would like to see them work together against Bananas and whoever Bananas alliance is. Corey, I agree. Corey is gonna have to branch out, because if he come up here talking about this MTV thing, sir, you the first one to go. You need to link up with Cinco, Joseph, maybe Tyler. A lot of these people towards the bottom, I don't know. So once we get into a true cast assessment, I've been looked them up on Instagram and figured out who they are. But I can't wait to see Pauly come back. Like, Pauly is my favorite. Y'all know I like Pauly and Cara. I've been wanting Pauly back on the challenge for a long time. This your opportunity, Pauly. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Michelle could have stayed at home. Michelle is someone, she could have stayed. I would have rather y'all put Jay on here than Michelle. I don't like her. If you all were not on what show was that? Was it? It wasn't the Challenge USA. Were we doing 38, the beginning of 38, where Kamisha used to do spaces on Twitter, and Cinco was the co-host, and Kamisha had to get Michelle together because of some things she said to Cinco. And you know, Cinco, he ain't take it too harsh. It wasn't too hard, but a lot of us in the space was like, no, she we gave her the side eye and we got her together on Twitter. So I wonder if they'll ever address that. But I really don't like Michelle. So girl, don't have us come for you again. Tori pass. Tired of Tori. How many times we got to see Tori? Let her go ahead and take a little break. Michaela, love. Michaela is the Polly and Michaela were the draw for me. Cinco was the icing on the cake. So those three were the draw. Yes. I'm gonna get back to y'all comments. Revenge from Michaela. I'm gonna go through the cast and then we're gonna get into the comments. Revenge from Michaela. If they send Michaela home first again, I'm damn near gonna turn the TV off. I'm gonna be over it. Michaela, don't trust nobody from MTV. You from Survivor, get your Survivor people together. Get in there with Tiffany and Hannah. Get in there with Cinco. I heard last night you and Paulie are good friends. Please don't let this be teams. Please don't put these people on a team or algorithm. I need Michaela by herself because that's how y'all messed Michaela up the last time. Y'all gave her that little pretty boy partner who really ain't care to fight in elimination. Let Michaela get out here and fight for herself. I don't want to see it. If you not putting Michaela with Cinco or Fessy, Paulie, Wes, miss me with it. Cause see, y'all done mess around and put Michaela with Monty, and I'm voting for Monty to go home first every week. Monty, everybody from the 24 and 23, because I don't like Monty. I don't like neither one of them Melissas. But let's keep going down the line. Amanda, happy to see Amanda back. One thing Amanda gonna do is give you a piece of her mind. So it's not gonna be too much. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I'm getting the feeling that USA 1 was enjoyable because it was an all rookie season. Technically, it was all rookies. So we got to see how the people from the various shows got to play the game. But I think CBS said we didn't get the drama we were looking for from a challenge season. So maybe they're bringing MTV over to spice up the drama factor of the show. Because I really don't know why they got so many. Like, why is Janae and Kellyanne here? Like, go ahead over there and rule All Stars. I'm not mad at y'all for being on All Stars every season, but why y'all over here? But anyway, very happy to see Amanda back. I know she gonna at least give me some mouthpiece. If Amanda don't do nothing else, she gonna give me some mouthpiece. She gonna check a few people and she gonna tell them how she feel. Just don't come across Tiffany, Amanda, because if you come across Tiffany, I'm gonna have Tiffany's side. I'm just letting you know right now. Again, I ain't got too much to say about Janae and Kellyanne, but why are they here? Y'all couldn't get nobody else. I mean, I'd rather have Janae and Kellyanne over that ankle. I'm so happy the ankle ain't on here. But y'all couldn't get nobody else. Cinco, anytime Cinco on my TV screen, I'm watching. I'm tuning in. Might watch it live. Because I like Cinco. I mean, he's just a handsome young man. And I'm happy that at least he know my voice. I'm happy he come on the Twitter Spaces and has a good time with Kamisha. And he is such a nice person. Just so nice, not stuck up. Because, I mean, he don't have to do it. You don't see nobody else from any of these shows doing it. So I just really like Cinco. He's somebody I'm always gonna root for. Kylan is back. Look, I'm here for the Kylan Tiffany drama because I know the cookout. We got Kylan, Tiffany, and Hannah. I'm here for the revenge. I want to see revenge on Alyssa because she was so hell-bent on. And see, Alyssa, you ain't got your best friend Angela. You ain't got nobody here that has your back, willing to win some challenges. And I hope Alyssa goes home first. The cookout season, Alyssa. And then the Taylor season, Alyssa can go home second. Her or Amira. The sooner we get those three off my TV screen, the happier I will be. And Monty. I don't even want to talk about Monty. Fast forward. Joseph is there. I'm happy Joseph is there. He's give or take, but if Joseph gonna be on my TV screen protecting Monty, you gonna have to go in elimination too, because I don't want to see it. I don't want. I know you all were on Big Brother 24 together. I don't want to see it, Joseph. I'd rather you hook up with Cinco, Colin, go ahead and cook out it out. But I mean, I guess it can't be a black thing because Monty is black. I just don't like Monty. Anyway, let's move over to Tyler. I'm indifferent about Tyler. I don't like the way Tyler did Bailey. I don't like the way Tyler did Bailey and Davon on Big Brother. But I don't, I mean, Angie, you holding a grudge against Monty, so I guess you should hold a grudge against Tyler. I'm just indifferent about Tyler. Um, I don't appreciate how you did the black women on your shows, Tyler, but I don't have a like I don't know why I don't have a hatred towards Tyler, but I just don't like Monty. I think I'm just indifferent. I want to see how Tyler does on this game because he's not, I mean, I guess he's gonna be stuck in the house, but it's more physical and it's more strategic. And you could get thrown in and save yourself. I just want to see how Tyler does on this game. But you will get red, Tyler, real quick, fast, in a hurry if you start going down the wrong road. I don't know Chris. Chris is someone for the next time I'll have to Google him and figure out who he is. Tiffany is queen. I thought based on all the interviews Tiffany did after, the Challenge USA, and she was on, damn it, what's Derek's and Cody's show, the Winner Circle. She does a little podcast on the Winner Circle. She's even been on Spaces with Kamisha, before a lot of people quit doing Spaces. Twitter is a mess. Twitter can be a mess. You got to have thick skin and be ready because at any moment, Twitter can flip on you. And, they don't do Twitter Spaces anymore, but Tiffany is also really nice. But she always said she didn't want to do this again. So that's why I'm just shocked that she's back, because I didn't think she would ever do it again. But girl, I hope you get an alliance this time and people work with you, because I ain't like, but see, Alyssa don't have nobody. Alyssa going home first. So let's fast forward Alyssa. Kayla, I really like Kayla. She's a competitor. I like her strategy. It's not that many amazing race people here. So I kind of hope somebody pick you up, maybe a Polly. Please don't start working with Michelle and Tori, because then I ain't gonna care too much, Kayla. But I'm happy to see Kayla back. Amira is a fast forward. Alyssa is a fast forward. Hannah, I can't wait to see Hannah and Tiffany work together, but I have a feeling people gonna hate. I need y'all to scoop up Michaela. I need y'all to scoop up Cinco. I really want to see maybe Fessy, because Fessy is Big Brother, Josh. Like, I would love to see all of Big Brother work together outside of the people. It's too many Big Brothers on here now that I think about it, because we got Kylan, Monty, Joseph, Tyler, Tiffany, Alyssa, Amira, Alyssa, Hannah, and then up top we got Fessy, Josh, Polly. It's too much Big Brother when we think about it. And there's too many Big Brothers that I don't like for me to say I want y'all all to work. Oh, Tiffany is friends with Polly. Okay, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. Because that means Hannah and Colin comes along in a package. Maybe they might pull Joseph. I really can't see I can't wait to see the Big Brother dynamic, because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of Big Brother on this cast, but a lot of them don't like each other. Like, I know Cookout don't mess with Alyssa no more after last season. So Alyssa is on an island by herself. I don't know who's gonna pick you up, girl. Like, I really see Alyssa going home first. I want to see where Joseph and Monty fit in, because Tiffany really don't F with Monty, because Tiffany was really hard on Monty with how and the things he said about Taylor. And Monte really isn't apologetic for it. Like, he'll apologize and then back. Like, he just was a few weeks ago talking about he ain't really did nothing wrong to Taylor. He ain't sorry. So Tiffany don't really F with Monte, but Tiffany loves Joseph. I can't wait to see the Big Brother breakdown of this. I can't wait to hear more tea about this cast. But let's keep going. Where am I at? Okay, so I love Hannah. I don't know Dusty. I don't know Lewis. Cassidy from Survivor. Eh. Mm, eh. Where's Liana? I was hoping to see Liana on this cast. I would have rather had Liana over Cassidy. But okay. Hey, M. And Chanel. I got to go watch some clips of Chanel. I saw some pictures of her on Instagram. So I remember her from Survivor, but I just don't remember what she did. Like, I don't remember if I like her or not. I agree, Andrew. That would be really good. Can we get some more Ninja Warrior people on here? Because they would be good at the challenges. I guess because Ninja Warrior, we never really get to see, because Ninja Warrior is a solo game. Like, you run your little obstacle course and either you got the time or you don't. But we know they would be good at the dailies, but we don't know their personalities and if they would be good at the strategy. But I'm here for that suggestion. But that's the cast. That's my first thoughts on the cast. Michelle could go, all the Amiras and Alyssas can go, and Monte can go, and I'll be happy. I really can't wait to see how this plays out. Tori can go too. Let's go back to the comments again. This is just a first taste of the overview because I was so excited. I'm excited. This cast has promise. It has to be a dramatic. I can't see this being a boring season. It's too much conflict amongst the cast to be boring. I can even see this kind of cast getting bananas on up out of here. Because, see, it's a lot of headstrong strategists on this cast, and they could get bananas on up out of here, and that would be entertaining to me. Theo could have been on this too, because I really like Theo. If we're going to start moving people over here, I would have liked to see Xander and Liana. I thought that would have been, a fresh twist to this. I heard they trying to ice out Love Island because they're really the only Love Island person on here is Cinco. I would like to see more Love Island on here too. See, we could have got rid of at least 5 or 6 of these, and like Kellyanne and Janae could have gone, and Tori and Michelle could have gone, and you could have got rid of Bananas, Wes. I would take Fessy and Josh and Paulie because they come from Big Brother. But we could have had some more people on. Like, I think I need to be in casting because I would have got rid of Bananas. At least Bananas and Wes could go, and I would have pulled over a few Love Island people, and I would have got rid of Janae and Kellyanne and Tori and pulled over a couple more Love Island people. So it's too Big Brother heavy. We could have had some. Where's Desi? Everybody last night said Desi was on the cast. Where is her picture? Was I lied to, or could they just not fit her picture on here? Because I want Desi to be on the cast, and Gamer V said it. I didn't use the pictures from. Let's go back. Let me go back and look at Gamer V real quick, because we're gonna get it together. Because Gamer V said Desi was on here, and I don't see her on the picture, and I'm gonna be upset. Now let's go. Now I can't even find the thread. She posts so much, and so many people retweet her. Joseph, and see, now they're saying Joseph and Hannah are alternates. I want Hannah to be on the show. What is Desi is on and Kellyanne is, I don't know what NY stands for, New York. I'll be happy if Kellyanne goes. I really don't care about Joseph too much either. Now I want to see Hannah. Now who is this Louis person? Louis do look good. Now let's go back to Gamer V's post. Now I could do without a mirror. Gamer V said this is the cast. Bananas, Tori, pass. Josh, Alyssa, pass. Yeah, pass all them. Monty, Hannah, Kylan, Johnny, Wes, Kellyanne, Corey. Damn it, I went too fast. Where I leave off? Corey, Fessy, Tiffany. This is a cute picture of Tiffany. Amira. Who is Dusty, y'all? Put it in the chat. Oh, isn't. Okay, because I'm like, she in New York. I'm happy Devin isn't on there too. Michelle, Polly, Amanda, Cinco. Oh, Cinco look good. Kayla, Joseph, Alyssa, Michaela, Louie. Chanel has, oh, this is a beautiful picture of Chanel, but I just don't remember her. Tyler. Who is Chris Underwood? Did he win? Is he the one who burned his socks in the fire? I don't remember him. Cassidy, Lulu. I don't remember Lulu either. Desi, Darrell. Now she got Darrell on here. I don't want to see Darrell. Okay, they said Kellyanne is not on. Good. I don't want to see Kellyanne. Kylan and Kayla are alternates. Oh, Cinco and Lulu are alternates. Who we got to get off the show for Cinco to be on? Let's go ahead and get Bananas off. We can go ahead. I'll vote Monty. I'll vote anybody off so Cinco can be on. And Joseph and Hannah are alternates. I really want to see Hannah. So this ain't really the official cast. This really not the official cast because my feelings is twisted and turned. We still got Polly and Michaela, so I'm good. And Tiffany. I just need the clinch of Cinco. Anybody else could go. Monty could go. This Louis person, Dusty, I don't even know y'all. Put Cinco on the show. Who I got to email real quick to get Cinco off the alternate list? Because Corey could go west. That whole top row, except for Polly, could go if Cinco could be on. Because I'm going to be disappointed. We don't have no eye candy. Who we going to look at? Who we going to look at if Cinco ain't on there? I mean, I guess we got to look at, I guess we could look at Kylan and Corey, but that's it. Chris won Survivor. I don't remember him. Look, y'all, my memory is bad. Once the season is over, like if you ain't a breakout star, I don't be remembering who you are. I don't care. I don't hate Kellyanne, but I just want to see Kellyanne over on All Stars. It's so many people I would rather see on the show over Kellyanne. Like I'd rather see Hannah over Kellyanne. I would have rather them bring, I'm hoping Desi, because they said Desi is in, but Desi ain't on this picture. I would like to see Desi over Kellyanne. She don't bring nothing to the show for me. So she can go home and sit down. But I would like to see Kellyanne over the ankle. So I'm happy they got that right. Let's go back up and get into the comments because I wasn't really reading the comments because I was just going through the cast real quick. Oh, it is going to be a rough season for Tori. It will be a rough season for Tori because all Tori has right here is Bananas, and that's shaky because she only got Bananas because Bananas really ain't got nobody else. Fessy is kind of shaky. I don't think Fessy really give a damn about Tori. I don't think Josh really Tori. This gonna be a hard season for Tori. Yeah. hmm And I'm gonna be happy to see it. But outside of maybe Desi and Michaela, Tori can Tori could probably beat everybody else there in elimination. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad because she'd be like, "Oh, you put me in." Like Tori can beat both the Alyssas, Amira. Um, sorry to say it, Tiffany. I don't really know how Hannah. We ain't really seen Hannah yet, so I don't want to put Hannah on the list. So I think Tori. I don't think she could stand up to Desi and Michaela, but she gonna have a hard time maneuvering through the game. But I think she could probably win some eliminations. I want to see Michaela get her revenge on Michelle. Now, what Michelle do to Michaela? I forgot, but Michelle was the one snitching about the pencil and the paper. Yes, Michaela, don't be friends. Get Michelle on up out of there. Get her on up and out. Michaela, I need you to be friends with Big Brother and get Survivor on up and out of there, except for Desi. If Desi on the list, be friends with Desi, but not her. That's it. I'm rewatching The Challenge season 32 this weekend, and I like Paulie, but I hope he's calmed down with that banana stuff. I don't remember him beefing with Bananas. I remember Paulie beefing with Kyle over Cara. But he was one of the ones who was like, Bananas has enough championships, he could go home. Look, I need Corey to work with Paulie because Paulie would have the strategy down pat, and Corey, go ahead and be friends with Paulie, and y'all let him in the homeboy alliance, you and Fessy. Because Corey, if I see you working with Bananas, I'm gonna be over it. I'm gonna be over it. Yes, they work together on World Wars II. Assume they still like each other. Who? Paulie and who? See, I ain't read the comments. Oh, Paulie and Wes. Okay, Paulie and Wes are cool. Cool. Now, Wes, I need you to be on the Bananas hate train because I'm confused. Wes, I'm confused because one part of the season you was dragging Bananas, talking about forget him, he ain't nothing. It's on site. You indifferent about him. You just don't care to work with him no more, but whatever. And then another part of the season towards now, you like, oh, Bananas cool, we friends, and y'all hee ha ha all on the Instagram. Like, no, Wes, I need you to be against Bananas. I don't like the friendship no more. Go ahead and vote Bananas in and get him up and out because I'm over it. I'm over it. Yes, it looks like a lot of drama and storylines. We will be entertained. We will be. If we can get Kellyanne off and make sure Hannah is on and make sure Desi is on, we will be entertained. Desi is back in Darrell. See, I ain't gotta have Darrell. Oh Lord, I'm dropping stuff. I'm dropping papers off my desk. Don't mind the noise. I don't have to have Darrell. Do we gotta have Darrell? See, if Darrell took Cinco's spot, I'm pissed. I'd rather see Cinco on the show than Darrell. I'm a little bit upset, but I want to see Desi. Cause Darrell ain't gonna do nothing but sit in the back and want to hope not to go elimination and to make it to the end. Oh yeah, Natalie Anderson. If they keep up the CBS thing, she'll be back for one of these. And when Natalie Anderson comes back, I ain't gonna give a damn who else on the show. I'm gonna be all in for Natalie. I do love her. I love her and Michaela. I want Cirie. I don't think Cirie would do this, but I love Cirie too. Come on now, we all know stories. I'm doing it for my kids in Nelson. They haven't filmed this yet, so I can see him doing this for Nelson because we all know, the unfortunate situation with Nelson in that car crash. And Nelson, the one keep putting all these pictures on Instagram. Nelson, I believe you. I ain't got to see your swollen ankle every week, but I pray for you, sir. But yes, we all know he doing it for his kids, and he gonna be doing this for Nelson for a couple of seasons because Nelson is gonna have to rehab that ankle once he gets it together. But I hope to see Nelson back one day. but I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. Yeah, we don't like Michelle. Oh, I know you was in the space, Dr. Ivy. We weren't fooling with Michelle after that space. And I hope she ain't the one time I don't want Cinco on the show. Cause see, I'd rather Michelle go and Cinco be on. Jesus have mercy. Not too much on Michelle. I'm shocked you like Cinco because I found him boring on USA One. He didn't really get to play. USA One wasn't number one. USA One wasn't too dramatic or exciting, so wasn't nobody too fun on USA One. But he really didn't get to play because everybody wanted him out because of the Cachet drama. Cachet behind the scenes was doing a lot of argue, fussing, and fighting and crying over Cinco and wanted him out. I think Cinco, without the Cachet drama, especially if you're ever like Challenge Fan 2001, if you're ever, were ever in one of those challenge spaces where he talked about the game with Kamisha and he talked about it with the fans of the show, you would see his personality and you would understand that he really didn't get the play he wanted to play. But I think Cinco is one of the ones who would go after Bananas, would go after Wes. He would make big moves in the game. I don't think he would be boring at all. But he was on a season of all rookies. So then he never really get a good partner. I hate that damn algorithm. I want to see an individual game. I want to see what people can do by themselves. That's what you liked about USA. Well, you like that algorithm. Ugh, I hate it. Yes, Amanda is gonna try her best, win or lose. Amanda gonna talk her ish. She ain't gonna care if she got to go up against Desi. She ain't gonna be scared. I like Amanda. I don't know why Natalie can't come back. Maybe Natalie is over it. Maybe she's trying to start her family. Who knows? I don't follow a lot of these people, and I probably should follow Natalie because I like her, but I don't know what she got going on in her life. There was a lot of challenge casuals who didn't watch USA One because there wasn't empty. Oh, really? See, that's why I watched USA the most because I wanted to see how people would play the game without Bananas in their ear, without Wes in their ear, without, I wanted to see how people would play without it being an MTV way, like Ricky, 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 because everybody was a Ricky. I don't know. I really enjoyed USA One. It wasn't dramatic, and I feel like that's why they brought MTV over because they didn't have the drama factor. A lot of the people from Challenge USA One worked real jobs. They couldn't be on the TV, showmans. A lot of the people were married with families. Like, we didn't get the MTV drama from the show. That's what was missing. But strategy wise, I liked it. I liked it. She did something problematic, which is a shame. That must be Ashley Mitchell because I don't think Natalie did anything problematic. Unless you're talking about another Natalie. I only know Natalie Anderson. I don't know all these people. I think it was because of some old tweets. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna eventually get to it. Tell me what Natalie was tweeting because I ain't see it. Oh, they departed yesterday. Okay. At least Cinco is out there. Who can we get off this cast real quick so Cinco could be on? I can't wait till we get the official cast, like who gonna be on the show. As long as Paulie and Michaela there, I'm still gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a little bit sad about Cinco, but I'm still gonna watch for Paulie and Michaela. Oh, Alyssa and Hannah are friends. Which Alyssa? Oh, Hannah. See, Hannah, that's why you were alternate. Cause you ain't see But see, I don't care how friendly Alyssa and Hannah is. Hannah is more friends with Tiffany. And if Tiffany say Alyssa gotta go, Alyssa gotta go. Alyssa ain't gonna last too long. She was not good in the challenges. She only won the challenges and eliminations because of the partner she had. We not gonna sit up here and lie on this good YouTube. And so Alyssa doesn't have that. Xavier. Oh yeah, Xavier. I'm happy Xavier wasn't there. I can see Joseph get with the athletic guys on the challenge. I can too. Like Joseph gives me fall in line because that's what he did on Big Brother. He fell right in line. He didn't stick his neck out for Taylor. Look, I ain't gonna get back on Big Brother 24. But yeah, Joseph gives me, I'm gonna fall in line. I'm going with the flow. Joseph can be off the show if Cinco could be on. No, I'm just saying. Alyssa is friends with them all, so it's probably not going to happen. Hannah and Colin are alternates, so it's just her and Tiff. That's going to make it hard if Hannah and Colin are alternates and Cinco is an alternate. That kind of leaves Tiffany out there with a whole bunch of miserable ass Big Brother. I wish I was the queen. Can't say curse words, but yeah, if all of those people are alternates, that leaves Tiffany out on the island, and I could see Tiffany going home sooner than later, unless she really gets to end with Paulie and Michaela. You right, Dabu. Tori could go home. It's a whole bunch of people that could go home first. Tori, Michelle, Alyssa, Amira. Any one of them go home first, and Angie is smiling at her TV screen. That's 5 eliminations right there we got to get through. So we could do any, meeny, miny, mo. Any one of them could go home first through 5. Tyler is going to be with Fessy and Josh. Don't care next. Yeah, Tyler going to get in. See, that's what makes this interesting. It's too many big brothers. Too many. And I want to see how it shakes out because all the Big Brother can't band together. But then again, Fessy and Josh were never really with Bananas and Wes. So I need Corey and Fessy and Josh to work together and pull up Paulie. And I want to see, as much as I like Wes, I just need Bananas to go. I just can't wait to see how this plays out. It looks really good. Like, outside of Cinco and Hannah being on the alternate list, this is a really good cast. Because what Darrell gonna do? Really? They're broken up, so maybe he hoped Angela wouldn't be there, but that would have been some good drama. A nice. Well, no, we saw that last season with Cinco and Cachet. I don't want Angela to be back. No. We definitely don't need both couples. I'm tired of couples. Tiff is friends with Paulie. Great. It's basically half Big Brother, which is crazy. It is. Because it's too much Big Brother. But the only thing is they don't all like each other. Josh and Fessy gonna stick with the MTV crew. No way they choose Big Brother. You don't think so, Dabu? Because I don't see Josh and Fessy really caring about Bananas. Like, I could see Josh and Fessy probably coddling Tori. They're gonna make sure Tori is safe. And Fessy likes Corey. I don't think they care that much about Bananas I don't know. I would love to see them do something different. That's just me. I'm hoping they would. That's not true. Actually, they like her. Tiff was just commenting on her post a few weeks ago. Hannah and Colin are close with her too. Really? I mean, time heals all wounds. Again, I don't follow any of these people, so I didn't know she was posting that. The last I heard from Tiffany was when she was doing the spaces on the challenge. and she wasn't feeling Alyssa. She wasn't here for any other revenge, but that was right after the show. So time heals all wounds. They probably over the shit now. But I wouldn't trust that ass. I wouldn't work with her ass. Wouldn't be me. And Tiffany also said something a while ago on Spaces, or maybe she said it on YouTube. I don't remember. Where it's one thing to be cool with somebody, and it's another thing to be on a show playing for $1 million. So you could be cool with Alyssa all you want, but once it's game time and we're on the show, oh, you got to go. I don't trust you on this show, but we could party. We could party at home all you want to, but once the lights, camera, action, and it's game time. So I don't know. I don't know. There aren't many Amazing Race contestants, and I don't see any Love Island, especially if Cinco on the alternate list. Do we think BB23 and BB24 will get along? I don't know. Because BB23, especially the cookout, were very vocal on the treatment of Taylor and BB24. A lot of, like, Tiffany has said a lot of things against Monte. Hannah has. They've said a lot of things against Amira, Alyssa. Like, I think the only person they cared for was Joseph, and Joseph on the fence for me. But I don't think the cookout people from BB23 care too much about the cast of BB24, because we all saw it, but then again, who knows how I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, but I don't see how Monte and Joseph are friends. Like, the way these people say bygones are bygones, and oh, it was just a game, and oh, we were in a fishbowl. Like, in the way they let time heal all wounds. Like, for me, if I was telling them, I mean, but Taylor forgave everybody, so why? It's kind of like, why should the cast have sour grapes if Taylor doesn't? I don't know, but I can't be fake and phony. I don't like Monte, and I don't like Amira, and I don't like Alyssa. Neither one of Alyssa's. More people from Turbo season. Let's bring Turbo on the USA. Honestly, there will probably be a lot of Big Brother drama. Yes. And the MT people are going to use them to get rid of each other. And the MT, that's what's going to happen. But see, I need them to recognize game. And see, I think Tiffany will be the one to recognize game and be like, maybe after she get, I don't know. It's just so many Big Brother people that I've heard that Tiffany doesn't like. But she might get on here and pretend like she liked them. We got to see how this play out. But I agree with you right here. I think MTV gonna use Big Brother against each other, and then once a couple of them roles of Big Brother go, then I'm gonna be over it if that happens. Yeah, Cara and Laura, like, why Cara couldn't be on the show with her man? I would have took Cara over Janae and Laura over Kellyanne. Or if we want Janae to stay because she is the champ, let's put Cara over Michelle, and Laura could still be. Or if we like Kellyanne, Laura over Tori. I don't know. Michelle needs revenge. I think Michaela, if it's an individual game, would be okay. We passing on the Ninja Warriors. Oh, Ninja Natalie. Okay, that's the Natalie who you all were talking about. See, I forgot about her already. Maybe did Ninja Natalie say some stuff on Twitter? Because I know why her friend D is on the sideline. But I feel like if y'all can give Jordan a second chance and let him come on the TV screen and explain about how much he's grown and apologize with Naya and all that stuff, give D a second chance. And bring Rogan back, because that could be some drama right there, too. That was some good drama. Maybe they'll do it for 39. I don't know. Alyssa couldn't even win a silly Big Brother game on her season, and it's giving first boot. I agree. I agree. If it's solo, I'm taking Paula and Polly as Michaela. Look, if it's solo, I'm taking Polly. Period. Well, I don't know. Cause see, Polly and Polly, as much as I like you, we still got to go by the history of what we've seen on our TV screen. Polly can get to a final, but then he gasses himself out. So Polly's still gonna be on my fantasy team. Period. And Michaela gonna be on there too, but I'm gonna have to choose between Michaela and Desi. That's gonna be a good final run right there. But we'll see. We'll see. He probably is considered USA One rather than Love Island. I really like Cinco. Maybe he's an alternate here because y'all heard that some of the alternates the last time on USA ended up going to the main show. So the only way I will accept Cinco being an alternate and not making it on USA 2 is if they pull him for 39. That's the only way, because I believe, damn it, what's her name? Olivia said she was supposed to be an alternate on the USA 1, but she got pulled for 38. So that's all I'm saying. Give Cinco another chance. Do they have personality? No, Troy was very blah. Troy is very blah. Yeah, I agree with you about the Ninja Warriors. She is there. This picture was made before Desi was announced. Okay, great. So I got to go back. We're going to revisit this once, they start filming and they really say this is the cast and the alternates is gone sat down somewhere because they start filming and everything. So, Jesus. This is a great rough draft. We y'all know we're going to talk about this some more because we still got to do our assessment, our draft picks. We're going to have us a fantasy party. Oh, we're going to have us a fantasy party this time when we pick our fantasy teams, because I should have listened to y'all the last time we picked fantasy teams, because y'all know my fantasy team is in the toilet. So we're going to have us a good fantasy party when we draft our fantasy teams this time. We're going to have a good time with this. Desi is on there. Darrell was added to after the picture was. I'm not happy about Darrell. Right. Darrell gonna play a scary game. Well, what we gonna gotta see Darrell do? Darrell is gonna sit up there and not make a move. He ain't gonna talk to nobody. Darrell is at the point. Darrell is my age, if not older. Like Darrell, he's at the point where he's just kicked off his shoes and relaxed his feet. He's just happy to be there. He's happy to get whatever check the show is giving him as an appearance to show up. And if he make it to the end and win, great. If he don't, he already got his check. What is this show y'all talking about? The TAR, The Amazing Race. Okay. Lewis got second. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of The Amazing Race, but there's many seasons of The Amazing Race that I have not watched because it's one of those where I can be in it the first 2 or 3 episodes and then it quickly falls off my television rotation. So a lot of these Amazing Race people, I just don't know. And I don't remember Chris winning. Is Chris the one? Remind me. Y'all gonna remind me in the chat. Is Chris Underwood the one who came back from Exile Island or something like that? And he said, I'm going to give my immunity necklace away because I want to make fire in the final 4. And he won the fire making. And then he ended up winning the game because he risked it all on the fire making, because he knew if he didn't win the fire, he wasn't going to win the game because he really ain't do too much in the game. And he was over there on Exile Island. Is that the Chris in the chat? Because sometimes it takes my memory to come back. Is that the Chris that risk it all on the fire making and end up winning the game. I think I might remember who he is now. I'm happy Devin isn't there. Yes. There's one name I saw. I don't know that person. Dusty was on Amazing Race. I don't remember him. Oh, the Pink Rose. The alternates are at home. Oh, they have the alternates. I'm confused. The alternates are at home. They have other alternates on location. Just tell me the final list. Just tell me the final list. I know he won, but I don't remember who he is. The picture was made before, yes. Amanda and Polly are all I needed to hear. I agree. I mean, Amanda was cool, but I had to hear Michaela too. Amanda is funny, messy, and hates Tori. Oh, yep. Okay, so Tori gonna be gone, and she knows all the Tori tea. Yes, I needed to hear Michaela too, though. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, because Amanda not gonna work with MTV. Mm-mm. It's bad that I saw someone. You want somebody to pole wrestle Amira? It'll probably be a weak ass pole wrestle like Amira and Alyssa, and Amira probably win. Tori has Bananas and West. I think her and Josh are solid. I think Tori has Josh because Josh is in that Vacation Alliance. Jonna versus Tori. Jonna doesn't have any pool here. You see, Jonna really ain't had no pool over there on the World Championship. She just happened to win that first challenge, and then she did her best friend, so-called best friend Kellyanne dirty and voted her into elimination. So Jonna doesn't have any pool here. Kellyanne, if Kellyanne makes it off the alternate list, definitely would still be going after Jonna. Jonna is another one who's happy to be there. I don't know. No, we need Laurel to have Michelle gagged. Oh, Michelle, I'm thinking of Michaela. What Laurel did to Michelle? Oh, yeah, because yes. Yes, why Laurel ain't on the list? Yes. Michelle probably would have quit the show. She probably would have quit. No, Polly has beef with Josh and Bananas. I thought Polly and Josh were cool now. Allegedly, there were rumors that Bananas getting Polly kicked off the show. Well, Polly ain't kicked off. Polly was beefing with Brad. Look, stand up in the Bananas. It ain't the first time you beef with somebody. Get on the show, and if you all that, like you say you all that, step up against Paulie. Vote him in elimination. Go on elimination against him. I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, if so and so show up, I'm going home." Okay, well, take your $1 million ass home, and let us get to see Paulie on TV. The Bananas and Polly drama was more off the show. Made comments about the relationship with Cara. I just need Polly to be on his best behavior. Like, don't get on here falling for Bananas tricks of him trying to get you to punch him or something like that. Like, just be like, okay, see me elimination. It's beef, see me elimination. If not, shut up. This is why we could do without Bananas. Ugh. Corey and Polly would be such a good pair to work together. Because, see, Corey needs to work with Polly because Corey really don't want Bananas on the show either. But Corey, and just like Nelson and Fessy, they too scared to pull the trigger and go against him. They really don't want to see Bananas get an 8th championship either. We're going to see how this play out. Someone said Amira's attitude is either going to get her beat up or eliminated or make good TV. I don't think so. Amira could pull that ish on Big Brother because her attitude was mob mentality. Everybody was beating up on one person, which was Taylor. So you don't have a Taylor here. And then you got Tiffany who will G-check you real quick. And I think she know it. So I think you're going to see Amira being on her best behavior. She probably going to be kissing a couple of asses, being on her best behavior. So I'm not worried about Amira acting up, but she could go home early. Allegedly, there's a rumor that Bananas is getting Polly kicked off the show. Look, I'm gonna be pissed. As a matter of fact, I'm not watching because y'all already said Cinco is on the alternates list. If Banana gets Polly kicked off and Polly isn't there, I'm probably not gonna watch. Now y'all know I'm talking shit, but I'm gonna be highly pissed off and probably not care as much. And my excitement and level is gonna go from a 10 to a 2. Cause that's some hateration shit right there. With West having a baby on the way, I expect a flawless game from him similar to All Stars 3. I'm gonna see him wanting to win, but I don't know. For real, Darrell don't even need to be here. Maybe Bananas got Darrell on the show so he could have another friend because he know Polly coming against him. But see, you picked the wrong friend, Bananas. Darrell, I mean, I guess he just won a daily with Kiki the other day. But Darrell really doesn't win too much and he doesn't do too much. So the West and Bananas friendship was cute on Total Madness, but they need to be back to enemies. I'm over it. I'm over it too. And West was just tweeting about how Bananas used him on Total Madness. I want Bananas to rebrand so bad, but I fully believe he's still the same behind the scenes. I agree. Like, if Polly isn't going to be on the show because of Bananas, I'm going to be so mad. Like, I'd rather CBS say, okay, Bananas, you go home then. Like, you can go sit down. I'm telling you, CBS, I need people to really understand. And maybe I'm in the minority and I don't realize I'm in the minority. But I feel like once the show sits Bananas down, even as much as I like West, sits a lot Darrell down, sits West down, or retire them to All Stars where they belong. Once they sit them down and bring the Paulies back and some of the younger crowd back that we really want to see have a chance to win the game, I think you all will see your ratings go up. Now, if I'm in the minority, say, Angie girl, you in the minority. We love us some Bananas and we want to see him every season. Like, I could be in the minority, but I feel like once you sit Bananas and people like Darrell down and let some other people and we get a fresh game, I think you will see your ratings go up. And I know I'm in the Pauly minority. I know that. But I feel like Pauly gives us a great game that we want to see. If he ain't fight, I don't want to see him on there fighting and headbutting people. Corey needs to stay. Oh Lord. Not Corey needs to stay home with his damn kids instead of whining for being away from them. Look, this will be a shorter season. And maybe that's why Corey isn't doing the main show. But I thought Corey wasn't doing the show because he refused to get his vaccine, which is his choice. It's his choice. But I thought that was the reason. But we're not going to act like this show isn't Corey's bread and butter. Like, the longer you stay away from this show, the longer people quit caring about you being on the TV. We quit following you on the Instagrams. Your endorsements go down. So Corey needs to show his face again because trust and believe this is their bread and butter, like Tori. So I get it, but I'll be over it too. I agree. Cinco's problem was cachet. I wish Angela was on. She was the best female the entire season into the final. I don't like Angela, but I would not have mind Angela being on, especially knowing that Tyler was on. That could have been a little bit of drama. I agree. Producers, please make this an individual game and please bring that skull. Because I think if people had to go into elimination and actually earn skulls, that would be a good twist too. Because as long, and I feel like Bananas in them was the one that got rid of the skull twist because they hated having to go into elimination to make it to a final. I 100% believe it was the OGs was like, we ain't coming back if we got to earn this skull. But that was one of the best things, one of the best twists that they ever had because now y'all have to go in. If they're going to add MTV people, they might as well make it season 39, but you know the show is dying, so they need every check they can get. I agree. I agree. They could have at least only brought the MTV people back that have been on CBS. Like the Fessies, the Joshes, the Pollys. They could have left. I mean, I guess that means we would have been stuck with Michelle. But at least they could have brought back the people who have started on CBS. No, I didn't like the algorithm. I like that USA was all new people. I agree, challenge fan. I hate that damn algorithm. I better not see it back. I really don't want them to be in partners either. Yeah, I don't want them to be in partners either. I want to see an individual game. Individual. I like how 1 week the boys go home, 1 week the girls go home, but everything is individual. Zuda, you not watching the first 3 or 4 episodes, depending on if anything else is on? USA probably will come out because World Championships is on now. I'm assuming All Stars will probably come out around the same time Summer Big Brother comes out. So USA might come out around, Christmas time. We might have a new Survivor season out by then. Zuda, we're going to watch this and review. We're going to watch it and we're going to review it. Didn't Josh claim Paulie punched him? Oh, God. I don't care. MT probably getting rid of the challenge so it could play ridiculous. Ridiculousness. I can't even say today. Ridiculousness 24/7. Look, I'm so over that damn show. Them people, because I watched the last season of MTV Cribs, and the black guy on Ridiculousness, I don't even remember his name. All he do is hit the fast forward and rewind button. His house is humongous in LA. Do you know how many stars, like people who I would think would have way more money and a way bigger house than this man who just sits on Ridiculousness and hits fast forward and rewind? He has like a compound, a humongous ass house. I ain't mad at them for getting that check. I don't know who watches Ridiculousness because it's only so much foolishness. I mean, isn't Ridiculousness just another TikTok? Like, I could sit on my phone and scroll TikTok and watch people act the ass. And they ain't getting paid, but I ain't mad at them for getting a check. On Spies and them, that show, Emmy ratted out Michaela's list. Oh, Emmy was the one who ratted out. But Kels, where is Kels? That's another one I like to look at. Kels told Michaela it was Michelle who did it. But Michelle didn't have her back. Michelle was quick to get rid of Michaela. She was like, anybody but me. But that's that survivor mentality. Anybody but me. Look, I ain't mad at. Look, I don't care what the truth is. DM rocks. Michaela can go after Michelle. I don't care about the truth. Mira is friends with them. Ugh. I guess she gave Taylor a good apology. Everybody gave it. I ain't here for it. Replace Banana. Yeah, where Horacio at? I liked Horacio. Yeah, I liked him. MT people stay. They do. They do. I'm trying not to curse as much, Zuda, but I feel like I done already cursed enough this live. Corey was telling Nelson not to work with Fessy on the last one. I know what you're talking about. What is it? Whatever that was. So I don't think they'll work together. I do. I bet money on it. I bet money on it. Who else Corey about to work with? Who else Corey about to work with? But Fessy and Josh and Banana. Like, Corey is about to fall in line and his ass he ain't gonna win, just like any other season. Oh, Fessy was talking shit about Corey on Twitter. Oh, what'd he say? Put it in the comments. I want to know. I don't follow Fessy, so I don't know. Josh is going to use both sides. Yeah, that's what Josh is going to do, what he always do. Josh and Bananas. But we already saw the vacation crew coming. We already know who the vacation crew is. Josh was hanging out with Tori and Bananas doing workout classes, so he's going to be with them. Yeah. But that's why we got Paulie here to wreck shop. That's why we got Paulie here. He gonna wreck shop and hope Wes and Paulie, cause see, we got to see how this play out. Love Island isn't on there because they're on Peacock now. Okay. They could still put Cinco on. They already have. They've hung out with them many times. I don't care about them. They'll be against Monty, but not Amira. They've hung out with Amira several times since. I ain't gonna want to see it, but again, that's me not following everybody and not knowing what's really going on. Because the last I heard, they ain't f with nobody but Taylor and Joseph. But I guess a lot of apologies have went down, and a lot of people. Big Brother likes to befriend each other, stay in the spotlight, stay in the interviews until the new season 25 come out this summer, and then we gonna kiss some other people's ass. But I wouldn't have been a friend, but that's just me. I'm a little bit more mean, and I have to stop that. But to save face, they might be against her in the game. At least be against the two Alyssas. Now I can see y'all saying, okay, let's black girl magic this out and be nice to Amira. But at least get rid of the two Alyssas. F them. If that whole row right there worked together, I'm gonna be over the show. I would expect the black women to have an issue with Monty. No, I would. Like the way Monty disrespected Taylor, I can't ever see the way Tiffany went in on Monty. I can't see her. But then Tiffany was one of the ones I gotta remember, because I think Tiffany was one of the ones who had Monty's back. And then she went in on Monty, and then she forgave him again. I don't remember. Look, Tiffany, a grown ass woman, she around my age. Like who you like. This I don't like his ass. I don't like his ass. You really like Turbo? The pussy chicken stuff is boring now. I love Turbo. The way Turbo got on that reunion and read everybody down, I love Turbo. Turbo is one of the ones, even though he is liked by some of the fans, he's never going to have an opportunity to play this game. Like, as soon as the cast see him on, they're going to throw him in first elimination. And depending on production want Turbo around or not, they might put a puzzle out there or they might make it physical. So I don't think Turbo will ever have the opportunity to play this game fairly. They're always going to throw him in. But I like Turbo too. Tiffany is cool with Monty, and I knew she probably made up. I'm gonna be over Tiffany real quick, fast, and in a hurry. But again, people are allowed to like who they like, make up with who they want to make up with. I wouldn't have forgave his ass, but that's just me. At this point, it's boring. I don't even mind them bringing D back. I think they could bring D back. I mean, let her have a chance to apologize. And I'm not going to go back into that situation because people are allowed to feel how they feel. But I've heard people on this show say way worse than what D said, and they ain't even get no break. Both Ninja Natalie and Natalie Anderson had some tweets. Unfortunately, what did Natalie Anderson tweet? I can't imagine her tweeting something. Unfortunately, they rarely bring back women. You right there for redemption, but they always let the men have the redemption arc. You are so right. You're so right. Because Jordan should have been on the permanent do not return list. Jordan, if you technically think about it, should have never made it on the cast. Based on the stuff he was doing over there on the Real World, but we done forgive and forgot all of that. I don't mind. Like, I'm indifferent about Jordan too. He don't really too much bother me. Ooh, All Stars 4 airs May 31st. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. I was thinking they were holding it out for like June, which I mean, May 31st is June. Might as well be. I was thinking they were waiting, maybe wait till the summer and get that Big Brother vibe because you know Big Brother be. But the sooner the better. I'm here for it. You reading me, Dabu? Don't pick. I'm gonna take the chat's advice when we do our fantasy party. We're gonna do a fantasy party for All Stars 4 too. For all of these shows, we're gonna do our fantasy parties. But I did not listen to the chat and I picked up Naya and I should not have. I should have got Emily, like everybody said. Or Kiki. I'm just glad they stopped casting American Idol. Who was on American Idol? I done forgot. Gonna break a tooth. How do you all know all of this stuff and they just left a few days ago? Like they should still be sitting in a quarantine. How do you all know this? I'm in Janae versus Tori elimination. Everyone else, y'all think Janae can take out Tori? It's a rumor, Angie. I don't think it's true about bananas. I do. I do because they said the same thing while Kara is over there on All Stars because everybody was like Kara couldn't come back to the main stage and Tori won. I mean, and this is allegedly a rumor because I don't know. You're right, it's a rumor, but I believe it because I heard people were like, "I'm walking off the show if Cara Maria show up," and I believe Tori said it, and I could believe Banana saying it because Banana knows he can't beat Polly. Banana knows it. But I think Bananas is just showing up for a check too, because he hasn't been performing as his past self since he's been back. Like you can see he's on his decline. Kind of Angie, shut up, because we ain't about to start reading down people. We ain't about to start doing it. I ain't gonna do it. People say that's the reason Polly was right. Everyone has said, people have said if Polly and Cara, because remember, Cara said she wasn't showing up unless her man could come. And maybe that's why Polly said, okay, I mean, Cara said, okay, I'll do All Stars if my man Polly could be over there on the USA. Who knows? Who knows? But it's been a rumor for so long that people said they didn't want to film with Polly, and a lot of people didn't want to film with Cara because they want to have a chance to let the Puzzle King help them get a win. And for Devin to be the latest champ, they ain't asked his ass back for nothing. They said, Devin, go take your puzzles and sit down at home. Okay, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna go through the comments, y'all, and then I gotta get off of here because I gotta start. I'm having fun, but I gotta start on my Easter dinner. Yeah, they did say Paulie failed the psych test, but Paulie not crazy. I don't think he's crazy. They need to remake another real world type show. I think I've aged out of that because they tried to do it on Netflix. And I think I watched one episode. Like, I don't really care about watching people live in a house anymore unless it's some kind of competition. Like, I like the challenge, Survivor, Big Brother, but just people living in a house, fuss, arguing, fighting. I think I've aged out of that. So I don't care about the Real World or the Bad Girls Club because I don't even watch that stuff over there on Zeus. I'd be over it. I don't care. I'm in the minority. Okay, I'm happy y'all check me. There is a place for West and Bananas as long as there is pushback. IG Sarah, Danny, Polly, Cara. I guess. But they need to make it you get removed if you don't get a school. I agree. I like the skulls, but it should be a purge. Like by episode 10, because you know they like to give us 16 to 18 of these episodes. By episode 10, if you ain't got no skull, you got to go home. Period. Okay, the sooner the better. Fall. As soon as Big Brother go off, USA comes on. I could see that. Oh no, not Alyssa. Not a Alyssa versus Alyssa Hall brawl. That Hall brawl would be like the one with Amber B well, one of them be like, "Oh, not my face! I don't want my face. Oh, not my boobs! I don't want to bust my boobs." And one of them gonna stand in the hall and just let the other one run by, and it'll probably be BB24 Alyssa that's scary, and I guess Alyssa, who got a little bit of toughness because this her second season, to be the one running up and down the hall but not hitting nobody. That's how I think a hall brawl between the two Alyssas would go. It would be a waste of a hall brawl. A waste. I'd rather see those two do a puzzle. Let's see who's smart or not. Josh, Fessy, Bananas, and others. I don't care about their vacation. I don't care. I don't want to hear Corey's ass crying either when he gets tossed. I don't want to hear Corey crying that he went home and he got 5711 kids and he need the money when he's sitting up here working with Bananas, Fessy, Josh, Wes, when he could have linked up with everybody else and tried to get them out. That's what I don't want to hear from Corey. Because we know the formula. Stick with the OGs until halfway through. Let's get the rookies out, or let's get who we deem to be rookies out. And then once it's time for us to eliminate each other, Corey, you're at the bottom. You're seeing every elimination until you go home. So it's like we already know how they do. So if you fall back into that trap, Corey, you can only blame yourself. I hope they do a Challenge UK with a better cast. I would love to see Kel, like all of them. Yes, all of them. But put a pause on that. Put a pause on that. We ain't got to do this global thing anymore for me. If it's going to be vets versus MVPs or with MVP, like, let's just do the Challenge USA. I ain't got to see UK. I did enjoy Australia, but let it just be separate shows y'all put on Paramount Plus. We ain't got to all come together and do War of the Worlds, because I'm watching it, but I'm rolling my eyes every week too. Right. What did Natalie Anderson do? I want to know. Apparently Jordan didn't want to do Jordan didn't want to do this or 39, so at least he knows not to do every season. Agree. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a break and let people miss you. Like, as much as I hated Josh, I don't mind seeing Josh again because he took about a 3-4 season break. Bananas hasn't always been nice to Cara either. We know that. And he knows he can have a chance at beating him in a solo final too. Yes. So I don't think he wants Cara or Paulie back. But Bananas could have an opportunity to show growth. Because when he was mean to Cara, you could put it on he was younger and he was being immature and being an asshole. He could come back and say, okay, look, and he could have that apology storyline, kind of like how Jordan and Nia had that apology reconciliation. I don't know, but I guess Banana wants to be an asshole forever. I don't care. I don't care nothing about Devin. Right, they used Devin to get Tori a win, and now he's not getting callbacks. I'm sure he'll be called back for something, but it's not going to be a puzzle-heavy season anymore. They had a very puzzle-heavy season, puzzle-heavy final, so the Puzzle King can sweep through and get Tori a win. But I guarantee if Fessy would have been in that final with Mariah, they would have lost. I don't mind Paulie. I like Paulie too. He's not a follower, and I like Paulie too. I think Paulie and Cinco would have been great together. I don't think Janae beats up Tori either. So and Paulie can actually show up in eliminations and get back up. Agreed. I would love to. I think that would be good. Another War of the World seasons where it's USA versus UK, or even if it was USA versus like Australia, UK. Like, I think I would have liked this competition better if it was the MTV vets versus everybody, like the Sarah and the Bananas and all of them. And every week they went back and forth. Like, one week the world goes in, the next week MTV goes in. Like, that would have been cute. I don't like this partnership because I think the partnership, it hinders people from playing the game they want to play. Like really, Sarah and Danny can't play the game they want to play because they're linked to people that they want to see go home. Whatever. Also, Nani and Casey finally take a break. I saw that just before I got on here. I saw Nani and Casey say they were taking a break. They want to enjoy life and start a TikTok. Girl, I ain't following y'all on TikTok, but good luck. And Nani needs a break. Nani needs a retirement, or just go sit her ass over there on All Stars. And Casey, you need a break. But I said it many, many times. That trio of Casey, Fessy, and Josh, nobody wants to see that trio. And it's kind of that Vacation Alliance needs to be broken up too. Am I crazy if I think USA final was harder than... No, you're not. No, you're not. The USA 1 final was harder, and every final I watched on those spinoffs were harder than Ride or Dies. Ride or Die final was so easy to me. They told me, oh, it was 100 hours, but 50 of the hours y'all was asleep or on a water break. And then out of that, y'all was doing bullshit. Everything was start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Everybody else was running their final all the way through. That's what makes the final hard, is you got to have the endurance to run it all the way through. And then what happened to one person sleep and one person be awoke? And while you awoke, you standing on a log, balancing yourself. Like, Ride or Die's final sucked. It sucked. And it was a benefit. I ain't never seen so many puzzles in my life. So I 100% agree with you. And I've said it many times, and I'm not about to go down that rabbit hole. I ain't going to go down there. The Sudoku with no instructions alone was... It was. And the Sudoku was on top of a mountain, and they ain't had no gloves on, and they all got frostbite. Now, mind you, Angie would have won the Sudoku because, like Danny, I do Sudoku for fun, like on my phone. And I'm a numbers person, so I probably would have won that. Like Sarah wouldn't have won it if I was up on the mountain. Sarah, your ass would have been down at the bottom of the mountain crying for second place, because Angie would have finished that Sudoku, and I would have won USA. I would have won that season. I'm a mess, y'all. Let me get up off of here. I thought the World Challenge was going to be USA challengers and other countries challengers battling against each other. I did too, Dr. Ivy. That was the assumption I got, that all the people on the spin-off shows were going to battle it out amongst each other. But oh no, they need a OG partner. The OG partners ruined the game for me. Ugh. I hope Casey taking a break doesn't mean she wins global with Ben. I doubt it. I doubt it. Casey and Ben are already on that chopping block. Like they're getting ready to get into that same rotation of Kellyanne and Jody, where they can go home any week because people don't trust them, and they are already at the bottom of USA. So I doubt it. I highly doubt that they win. My money for the win is still on Danny and Tori, even though I hate Tori, but I like Danny. I feel like Danny and Tori get to the end. I don't know about Sarah or Theo, because they already voting their asses too. And if not Danny and Tori, I can see if Jordan and his partner, because he's with Kaz, I can see a Jordan and Kaz win too. So I don't see it for Casey and Ben at all. I remember fans complaining about the onions, yes, being easy, but then on Ride or Dies, they had pasta, ice cream, and it was something else they had to eat. Or was it just all a plate of pasta? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. And then they didn't even have to eat it. All they did, put it in their mouth and throw it up. Right, Dabu, that might have been a 20-hour final at best. All they went was on a long camping trip. 20 hours at best. And MTV, if y'all ever on the line, don't do that shit again. Go ahead and give us a nice little 2-day final. You know, one where you sleep, you spend the night. You got to spend a night in a snake pit. dip your face in the ice water, balance on a log, whatever kind of spend the night you want to do. But we only need to see one spend the night. And we only need the final to be 2 episodes, period, going forward. We don't need all these episodes of the final in these 100 hours. And you just only made it 100 hours so Tori and Devin could feel like they did something. But they ain't do nothing but spend the night in the jungle for at least 65 of those hours. I would love for Danny to win and steal the money. But I don't think they would do that. It's not that kind of revenge type of show. I would love for him to steal the money. Look, if Tori wins 2 in a row, oh my God, we're never going to hear the end of it. Like, we're never going to, because her ego is already so big. But I would love to see Danny win 2 in a row as well. It's unfortunate he has Tori as a partner, but right, and they were starving anyways, so they ate good. They sure did because they were hungry. They remember, and then they went to sleep. So it wasn't even like they had to do anything. It was like, okay, let's eat this. Let's get the ice cream, and okay, now we get to go to sleep. What happened to the finals where they were running with lions in a safari? I don't remember that. My memory bad, y'all. The final needs to be 2 max. Max. And that reunion could have been 1 part. We ain't need no 2 episodes of that reunion either. But you know, anything for them advertising coins. You taking Theo and Sarah? I want to put my money on Theo and Sarah. I really, really do. I don't know if they get there. I don't know if they even make it to the final. But if they do, Theo can win it because to me, out of all the people on this show, Theo has been in the hardest final. Well, no, Wes was there too, but Wes is at home. Because Wes was in that final too, and Wes came in 3rd. I don't know. Danny got to bring that money home to Kiki. I'm here for it. Tori didn't do anything but fart and pee herself in front of TJ. Right. That final could have been 1 part. 100 hours, my ass. I'm over that. Don't get me back started. The safari one was when Natalie and Paulie were partners, and Natalie got lost, and production let her keep running. So Natalie and Paulie. That was War of the Worlds 1. Is that the one where Turbo won? Because Paulie probably gassed out. I don't remember. Lord, my memory is bad. Y'all, but I got to end it here because it's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't even boiled the first piece of collard green. I ain't chopped up the first onion. I ain't even rinsed off. Oh, Final Reckoning. Oh, I did like Final Reckoning. I did like that one. Or Vendettas. I like that whole trilogy of Dirty 30, Final Reckoning, Vendettas. I might go back and watch those because I like that trilogy. And I also like the 2 War of the Worlds. That might be something I put on my rotation to watch while I'm at work. Because I like to watch TV on my phone while I'm working. But yeah, Ashley did take the money. Oh, it's too many Natalies. Y'all talking about Natalie from Big Brother. Yes. Okay. It's too many damn Natalies. I wouldn't mind if Natalie from Big Brother was on this cast either. I liked her. But anyway, you all, I will be back because once they officially announce the official cast with all the alternates out of the pictures, we're going to talk about this again. You know, we got to do our cast assessment and, you know, where I feel like people are going to place and what alliances I think might fall out once we get the official cast. And then, of course, we're going to have us a good old fun fantasy draft night. I'm going to get with Christina and, you know, figure out what fantasy team she's going to put together. And we're going to have us a good time on the fantasy. And of course, All Stars 4 is coming up before this. So we're going to do the same thing for the All Stars forecast. We're going to do our assessment and have us a good old fantasy night with All Stars 4 too. So be on the lookout. You know, I'm always talking about the challenge. Ostella is every Friday night. We have a good time with Ostella. Like, comment, share. If you didn't catch the live, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I like to read the comments, and if I forget to respond, forgive my heart. I'll be really busy. But most of the times I get in the comments and we have a good time in the comments as well. So all of that good stuff. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you all have a great Easter Sunday. And I probably won't be live tomorrow, but so you'll catch me on Monday for the rest of the shows like Love and Marriage Huntsville and all the stuff that come on Sunday. So I see y'all Monday and have a good weekend. Good night, y'all. Bye.